Okay. I'm going to leave I started early. Nigeria is just, that country is just a lawless country, honestly. It's just a lawless country where anybody think they will do whatever they like and just go scot-free. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Charles Clarkson, good morning. Good morning, guys. Ola Umiraji, good morning. Happy weekend. Peace. Olueke, good morning. Ellen Fassi, good morning, guys. Ekao. Ono tun wa mama video. Nigeria o, pẹ̀lú wàhálà o. Good morning, Ekaro. Happy weekend. Happy weekend, happy weekend. Please kindly help us to click a like on the Good morning, happy weekend. Good morning, happy weekend, guys. Ekaro. Good morning, good morning. Ayomiko, good morning. Raymond, good morning. Happy weekend. Evelyn Alexander, good morning. Good morning. Happy weekend, guys. Happy weekend. Please kindly help me to click a like on the video, especially on YouTube. Facebook will still go down, but the Facebook, YouTube will stay. And we can copy and put a little there. Good morning. How are you guys? How is the weekend going? I hope you guys are fine. Good morning. You like my background music? Thank you. EEN, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Omonile, Abomonile. Omonile, shall we come and help us to sort out this wahala? Ola Ifamati, Larry Deep, I see you guys. Ekaro, everyone. All right, Ejekabere. I don't want us to really waste too much time. All right, guys, good morning. Thank you for joining me. I'm Ansiaduni. If you're just getting to see my face, if you're a new subscriber, I thank you and I welcome you especially for subscribing. To my new followers on Facebook, thank you. And to my returning subscribers and followers, I appreciate every one of you. Thank you, guys, for doing this together. You are still in bed, Jumbo Betty. Okay, enjoy yourself. I had to start early. I was supposed to come out around 11:30 a.m. but my schedule, my plans changed. So that's why I'm coming out now. All right. So hopefully people are looking forward to 11 something. Will wake up to see that we have done the show. Just click from the beginning and watch. So yesterday, okay. Yesterday, somebody called my attention that Mr. Akintayo Stephen Akitayo was having show with Daddy Freeze. Unfortunately, they were almost done when I joined. It was about 35 minutes to ending the show when I joined the show. And immediately he saw me, he started calling me names, which is no big deal. The bottom line of what we are asking was yet to be addressed. I want to analyze the video. I'm glad that I recorded that video, because going back later, so going back to this video, I found out that the video has been deleted from Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I joined them on Instagram and I requested that the Freeze add me to bring me up. Well, maybe he didn't see my comments, but Stephen Akitayo kept mentioning he didn't mention my name, but I know he was talking about me. He said, that woman in USA, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Stephen Akitayo, me, I will mention your name. You cannot separate yourself from GTEXT. GTEXT is you. You are GTEXT. I have checked. You are the owner of GTEXT. No other person. Who is the signatory of GTEXT? Suddenly you say you have become... you said you are an investor in GTEXT. You are the chairman. They see everything about GTEXT is you. Everything about you is GTEXT. If you now want to separate yourself from GTEXT, make it a public liability company where other people will have shares and will be in control too. You are the one in control. And you keep saying, I did not give you opportunity to come and talk on my show. If I didn't give you opportunity, you have a platform to address the issue. But you never did. You were dancing. You were showing how you were traveling all over the place. That was all you started doing yesterday. Since the incident happened. When I came out to start talking about this thing, I didn't even plan to talk about you. I only saw the $18 issue and I said, who is Stephen Akitayo? And people started calling him. That they know you. This is who you are. They had business dealings with you. And you are yet to address the main issue of people paying you for land and not getting the land. And I stand on what I keep saying, that America has taught me that when you see something, you say something to make the society a better place. To keep people alert so they don't fall victim to what they are not supposed to fall to. All you need to do, when people started calling into my show, you have the right to call into the show too. My number was on the screen. I always put the number there. And I will say, and I remember I kept saying, you can call. The platform is open for you. When I saw that a lot of people were coming out, I said, no, this is not a joke anymore. Initially, like everyone, that how can you charge $18,000 for mentorship of how many minutes? We were all saying, okay, what does this guy do for a living? Gogon. And all that. We started questioning. Yes, every one of us, not only me, many people. If you want to arrest people for calling you names, you will carry all the whole Nigeria. We were asking, what do you do for a living? Gong. How did you become so rich? Yeah, people ask that question. There's no sin in that. That is not the bottom line. We were asking you about the properties you sold. You were digressing. Your focus was more on me and my issue with Pastor. How has that got to do with people bought land from you for the past 10 years and yet they are yet to get allocation of the property they bought? We are standing on that. Where is the allocation? Where is the land people paid for? Where is the land? people paid for. Where is the land? Let's listen to your video. I'm glad I was able to get that 35 minutes, because initially I didn't want to record. I was there for almost an hour. I didn't record until somebody record some of this video, and I was glad I did, because I don't know why the video is not showing anymore. I don't know why the video has disappeared. Please kindly help me to share this video on Facebook. Mumbo. Can you record video in Utiloni? All right. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I just can delete Tony speaker. I leave boy dada.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. Connected.
All right.
I think that is transparent enough. If you are, for one reason or the other, dissatisfied with doing business with GTEXT at any level, please, Farouk, share the email address and express to them why you need a refund. And the MD is right here. The MD of GTEXT is right here. Rana and I think Farouk is on the Nigerian level. I don't know, Dr. Stephen, what are their what's the hierarchy?
At this point, please, no name calling on Daddy Freeze or the guy, Ejo. No name calling. Ejekawa matured about this now. No name calling. Ìyẹn ló ń dùn, ẹ ṣáà ní sùúrù. Bí tó ti bú mi máa fún lésì.
The organogram of GTEXT.
Rana is the global group's CEO, so he oversees all the businesses. Can you help us pin it, Daddy Freeze, the refund email? Help us pin it. They've just put the email now.
All right.
So Rana is at the global level, whether it's Nigeria, whether it's Dubai, whether it's UK, whether it's US. Rana is the global Oga Pata Pata. Farouk handles some part of the Nigeria, all the Nigeria housing project, as well as the US as well. Okay, so Rana is there. So I'll say, where's Daniel? Daniel is in Abuja, you know, and I think now we're transferring to, he's in Abuja. Okay. So Farouk is there, but we have many other leaders. Even the land business has his own MD. His name is Shola. Shola is not here. So we have amazing management team who run day-to-day of the business. And unfortunately, and I'm happy this even happened at the freeze, because it gives opportunities to do the proper disclaimer. Because you see people coming, Stephen Akita, you did business with a...
At this point, this was when he noticed I was on the show. This was when he noticed on the show, and he changed everything.
Company. Even Stephen Akintayo, now investor too, right? Where they look for your money.
He says Stephen Akintayo is an investor. Ejo, is GTEXT a public liability company? Or is it privately owned? That has to be established. A search on Google shows me that this company is owned by Stephen Akintayo. Maybe, according to Google, they say there is no other known board of directors. meaning it is solely owned by you. In case you are watching me, Stephen Akintayo, and no other person. When you now became an investor in your own company, is what I don't understand. Now you say you are an investor. In other words, you are trying to separate yourself from that company. Okay? The people,
the company too. And
the people who have issues with you, when you go to court, you all will determine it.
Nigerians don't know that. Unfortunately, that if I don't know why people can.
Olodoni Nigerians. Abi? Olodoniwa. That is why we don't know that an investor is different from the owner of a company. Mabino. No vex. An investor, we don't know because we didn't go to school.
Separate, right, the ownership. Okay, Zenith Bank now, Jimovia is the largest shareholder. So is the chairman.
Look at, and you say you are creating wealth. You are lecturing how to make wealth. Lecturing the young ones. You say Jimovia. How can you compare Jimovia, Zenith Bank with your own kind of company? To your long babai. Omoyi. How can you compare Zenith Bank? Zenith Bank is only shareholders. Zenith Bank that is a public company. Zenith Bank that Jimovia can be is the chairman, but it doesn't mean he's the owner. Zenith Bank that there are a lot of people who owns it. Even if it's 10 shares that people buy into, they are part owner. How many people bought shares in your own company? How many people have you sold your own shares to? You only appointed that Pakistan man as your GCEO, and that is it. After that guy is you. In fact, you are the all in all. That guy answers to you. All the guys you are paying, how much are you paying them salary? Whether 30 or 50,000 is their salary. They answer to you. It's not the same. How can you compare? They are not the same. I feel more difference. It's not the same.
But it doesn't run day to day, right? There's another woman who is, right, the group CEO. She's the one that runs day to day. So separating, there are two things. And so when you come and attack my personality, you have to face the law. Okay?
Let's go to court. Your personality was attacked because we asked, where are the lands people paid for? People paid for land for over 10 years, 8 years. They are yet to get allocation. And I keep saying it. Show us one of your projects. And like I say, keep telling you, this page, they deleted the video because they didn't want people to see it. I've been saying people should take him to court. The FCC needs. I keep saying it. Show us a finished project since you have been in business for the past 17 years. You've been in business, according to you, for the past 17 years. And 15 years ago, you went to sell popcorn in Redeem Christian, in the Redeem camp. Abi? 17 years you've been selling estates. 15 years ago, you went to sell popcorn. And you are an estate mogul. As a then, but you went to sell. Anyway, maybe you are still starting. Oh, tiny much. But by now, there should be an estate. What you get your compere that you sold to people, not the one you built for your family and yourself and rent out. The one you built and people bought into, or the land people bought, the land you sold and people built their properties on top and they are living there. 15 years is more than enough to have such projects. Show us one. Why is it that when we started talking was when you started going to some land, you did not even go to any land in Lekki, you were showing lands in Nisheri, You were showing land in Abeokuta Bibotuni. Show us a finished product, a finished estate. We are protecting our society against scamming, against fraudulent activities. We are looking out for ourselves, especially knowing that you have come into America. You want to come and do business in America? Yes, we are not saying don't do your business, but we are asking, where is integrity? Where is your transparency? Where is the honor on which your company stands? If you have so much allegations from people who bought from you in Nigeria. You know, dollar is higher than non-naira, and dollar is very difficult to get. That's why I'm asking. Because somebody like me wants to buy your property too. I want to invest in your property in America here. So I want to know, why do you have issues in Nigeria? Show us.
If you have issues with the company, feel free. Talk to the company. Ask them. There's also another email. Farouk, can you also add the third email, the buyback at gtextland.com?
Can you add the 3 emails together as one post so I can pin? Now, guys.
And please, let's also emphasize there's a 90 days. There's a 90 days working days for the refund to be processed. So let's emphasize.
90 days. Billionaire. 90 days for the money to be processed. 90 working days. That is like 5 months. So I'll be 6 months. 20 days in a month. 20 working days in a month. 1, 2. So they will wait for another 5 months for it to be processed. But you are a billionaire. You are teaching people how to create wealth. It's not 3 months. 90 working days. Working days. Not 90 days. 90 days is different from 90 working days. Working days means 4 weeks, 20 days in a month. Yeah? Monday to Friday. 4 weeks in a month. So they will wait another 90 days. But you are a billionaire, okay? You that you are teaching people how to make wealth. You that you have money. You are to start immediately. Even if you can't finish it, you start immediately. 4.5 months. Thank you, Gary. That's the exact calculation. 90 working days. And you are also talking of buyback. Buyback, Ibibawo. They will buy back. In other words, is it that you want to buy the land from them and send them, give them money? Have you allocated any land to them that you want to buy back? Money. Buy back. Before you buy back, you must have allocated the land to them. And probably you think they are not doing what they are supposed to do, or they have not finished paying. Then you give them their money to get the land. These people have not collected any land. Somebody said, I want people. Thank you, Truth Say. I warned people about him 5 years ago. He's using the same scamming model as another American scammer, Jay Morrison. He used the same method to scam people. Research Jay Morrison is the same way. 590 working days. Buyback. Anyway, this is left to the people you are talking to who bought land from you in Nigeria. But we hope the same system is not coming to apply here in America. This is what we are asking you. Credibility, transparency, integrity is key when we are doing business. Oh yeah.
They come and say, I send email, they don't give me all of that. There's a 90-day process. So let's go. But go ahead, please.
Okay. So, like I was saying, come now to tell you, that's Dr. Stephen Akintayo. He has come now to tell you that if you are comfortable with doing business with GTEXT, or you want a refund, or you want a buyback. Buyback means they will buy your investment from you. I don't understand, maybe from my understanding.
Daddy Freeze, me not going bo.
Send
It
your
both
emails
means
to
it both means the same. Whether refund, whether buyback, whichever one they see it as, they should go ahead and work.
so
Don't
buyback
buy back,
at
lower one.
gtextland.com, info gtextland.com, and copy refund at gtextholdings.com. So here are the channels through which you can get your money back if you feel aggrieved for any reason.
At this point, what I was expecting Daddy Freeze to ask him is that the refund you are going to make, considering the fact he knows why he didn't come to me. I said my platform is open, come. Now you say you are ready to make refund. I expected Daddy Freeze to ask at this point the refund you want to make to these people, considering the fact they've paid you this money for the past 10 years, 8 years, and there is inflation and everything. You've kept their money for so long. When they were paying you the money, are you paying them the equivalent of that money, the same value, or the today's value? He should have asked for clarity. So the people who wants to collect money will know whether they are collecting money. Okay, I paid 1 million 7 years ago. 1 million 7 years ago was about $5,000 or $4,000, right? Now I want to collect the 1 million today. That same 1 million is not up to 1,000. That 1 million is about $800. Are you telling me you are going to pay me $800 now, or you will pay me knowing that my money has been with you for so long, right? You have used my money for business for so long. This is why courts will be needed in this case. You have used my money for so long. So are you telling me you are coming to pay me $800 or what? I was expecting him to go further and ask him such questions.
So add this, Daddy Freeze. There's a lunatic out there who are...
This was the point I now came in when he was talking about giving them money. Sorry. I now wrote a comment. Akintayo, at this point, it was when he now started insulting me. Emagbo.
A psychiatrist in a while. They said she lives in America. She has a YouTube channel. She's monetized the YouTube channel and has continued, to...
Yeah. To wà nínú kòtò tó gbé sin. Òun ló ń pè lunatic àti bàbá tó bí ẹ. Àti grandmother ẹ, grandfather ẹ, gbogbo family yín. And I'm very sure ìwọ gan ò normal. Somebody normal at your age will not be wearing agbada everywhere, all over the place. Àwa kó ọwọ́ sínú agbada bí ẹni tó ní leprosy. If you can see yourself, ìwọ gan wà appear bí ẹni tó wà okay. Why to man kọ́wọ́ ságbádá sí bí ẹni tó wà bí ẹni tó ní leprosy? They are talking about you refunding people's money. The Daddy Freeze that you are talking on his channel, Daddy Freeze, you have not seen me saying pop money gone, pop money gone. Oh my jẹ́ kí n sọ̀kòlù Daddy Freeze, because òun náà rẹ́rìn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. If it's not for monetization, kí ni Daddy Freeze ń ṣe lórí social media? If it is not more for monetization, why did you go to his platform? Didn't you pay him? It doesn't appear. You're free. You will pay him before he allow you to talk on his channel. 1 million. He said it by himself. It's 1 million naira. You will pay. He said it's not for free. That is what he's using to feed his family. Even you are looking for monetization on social media. Why are you looking for followers if you are not looking for monetization? You see me say pump money gone on my channel, or you see me say give me star, give me star. No? Or you see me say give me lion, give me lion. I should have been on TikTok if I want to be taking pump money gone. Do you see me on TikTok? If YouTube now decides to give me money for making money for them, because anytime people watch that, Olodonie, you Nigerians, many of us, the way you think is very funny. So you think monetization is what you will use to run me down? Is that what we are asking you? We are asking you for the land people bought. Show us the land you have developed. Only here lunatic. Ati babala babae. Ton biye. And didn't train you what integrity is. Didn't train you that if you are going to do business, you stand on integrity. If you want to last in business, you let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. They failed woefully in training you. They did. Oni babala babae lunatic. Because we are asking for accountability. Right?
You all manner of story. She's not my class.
And Daddy Freeze was there. Omuno rẹ́rìn. Daddy Freeze only face cap sọnù. O rẹ́rìn. Wọ́n náà gbowó àwọn èèyàn. You are laughing. Èmi ò sọ pump money gone. You did not see me doing like this. Pop money gone, pop money gone. You know, you don't see me do that. You see me on TikTok. You see me on Instagram. If it's all about the money, I'll be on Instagram. I'll be on TikTok. You're on Facebook. You're on YouTube. You're on Instagram. You're on YouTube, TikTok. You are on Twitter. And you made it clear. This is where you feed your own family from. You know me very well. You are denying you don't know me. Daddy Freeze, you know me very well. You know it was me. You came across that video. You cannot say you didn't come across that video. That video is video that we did went viral. If I were the one, I would have asked him not to call anybody name on my page. I would have protected you. Knowing that what this person is saying is true. Me, because you blocked me since the day of Toby Adegboyega. When I said Daddy Freeze, you are talking about pastors collecting people's money. Why are you not talking about Toby Adegboyega and what they said is going on in UK? That was when you brought Toby Adegboyega to come and be still selling himself to Nigerian public. This is somebody that has a lot of cases on his neck in UK. Anyway. She
didn't pay for my coaching. She did not invest in GTEXT.
No, I did not.
And she's been milking, doing monetized Facebook, monetized YouTube, milking, fueling everybody. Come and talk your story.
Did I fuel anybody to come and talk story? I was just doing my show, Gege, and people started calling me. And of course, it's a social media platform that allows people to talk. Just like the TV station, people can go there and say, I want to talk. This is what is going on with me. I gave them the platform. Go and watch all the videos where they were talking. Now like this, they keep quiet, they listen to waiting, then they talk. And when it's time for questions, I will ask questions. How much did you pay? Which year did you pay? Did you have evidence? Go and watch it. How did I fuel them? Or they are calling themselves, or Akintayo Tibota, oh yeah, come. Up till now, I'm still getting message. I think I'm one of the victims. How come about 80, close to 100 people said they bought land from you and they are yet to get allocation? That is what they are asking from you. Daddy Freeze, man,
continue, madam. Continue. We have seen your type many times over, right? Many times over. I think she's also on this live. Many times over. And there are multiple ways of dealing with people like
Dr. Stephen, here is what I like to advise in that regard. Maybe if they see you do the refunds. Maybe if
Daddy Freeze, hold on, Daddy Freeze. We do refunds on a regular basis.
That's what we need. You see, Dr. Stephen, sorry to cut you.
Do you want, Daddy Freeze, hold on. Daddy
Okay.
Freeze, do you want them to send you this thing? Will you post them on your platform? We can send you. This is not them sending.
You said you will send them evidences of, why not send them evidence of projects that you have done? You want to send evidence of payments, you are paying people back. Paying people back means something is wrong with your company. It's a bad review. You yourself, you are confirming what people are saying, that you are paying people back. Why do you have constant paying back to people if there is no problem with people buying land from you? Some of them are on Google already that have taken you to court. Why? Why are you paying people back? You say you will send evidence. You say you will send evidence to Daddy Freeze of people you paid back. Up till now, you are yet to send anything. Not only that, the same video, you guys have deleted it. Why did you delete the video? Why? Why did you delete the video? In all the platform. Why did you delete it? Why did you delete the videos? And up till now, what you said you will send, you are yet to send it. Send evidence. Instead of sending evidence of receipts, send evidence of people you paid back and send evidence of the projects you have done complete in Nigeria that people are living in, that has become a community since this past 17 years you said you've been in business. That is what we've been asking for almost a week now. I'll be going to 2 weeks. Until now, nothing, you cannot present any. Something is not right somewhere. This is America. We are protecting Nigerians here in America. So now, if they now decide to buy from you and anything happens, it is on them. When you say something, you say something.
Farouk, will you send it to Daddy Freeze? All the various refunds. Get them, send it to him to begin to post.
Various refunds.
I mean, I won't be.
I thought you are very intelligent. You yourself on a public space, you are saying various refund. You don't know what that means? Various refund. Plenty refund. Why do you have so many plenty refund to people? Plenty refund? Is it about plenty refund or about delivering what people paid for? But you've been boasting, dancing all over the place that we deliver. When we promise, we deliver. Show us your delivery. You are talking about plenty refund. You don't know the implication of what that your plenty refunds mean. So normal people that can think straight, that if you are doing a lot of refund, then something is wrong. That means that business has a problem. It's like on Amazon now. I'll keep using Amazon as an example. I am buying products and people keep, this is what Amazon says, that this is a frequently returned item. Red flag. Thank you for saying this, and I'm glad I got this video. I am glad. I didn't even listen to this part. I didn't take note because at this part, I was really responding to you. I didn't. Various refund. Various refund. Amazon will say this is a frequently returned items. Buyers beware. Caveat emptor. Akintayo, you shoot yourself by yourself in the process of defending yourself. The same way you shoot yourself by yourself when you said you were selling popcorn in a redemption camp 15 years ago, and you said you started business 17 years ago. Also, you were talking about there was another thing you spoke about where you shot yourself. Jare. Oh, jare. Various refund. Shengbo, I am not the one that said it too. He said they have been making various refund. In other words, a lot of people are on their neck collecting money. And what they are now collecting is what I don't know. Maybe they will say, give madam, take your 1 million back. And those ones will not think, 1 million. Was it 1 million I gave you when I was paying that money years ago? I changed dollar of about $5,000 to pay the 1 million. Now the 1 million you are giving me back is just $800. And they will collect without thinking.
Like this, you and I know that Freeze, you know me. You've been to my house, you know me, right? And you've seen my mood in different times. I will not be talking like this, right? If my values are not intact, I will not. Are you aware?
And Dr. Stephen is also associated with top Nigerian GOs like Bishop Adebo.
Daddy Freeze, he wants to talk about his integrity. And I will tell you, like I told you in my various videos, some previous videos, I said if I were you, my business integrity, business name is going down with the people calling in. I will save my business by coming out, either on my platform or the woman they are calling. Madam, please, I am the one they are talking about. I need to come and speak my parts. And I will come. Because if I am genuine, this is what I will do. And I will tell them, please, madam, can you collate the phone numbers of these people? I want to have a Zoom meeting with you and them. It's very simple. Or I don't have to be there. And you have a Zoom meeting. We are talking about integrity. We are talking about the business name, right? That means so much to you. That is what I would have done. What has Daddy Freeze coming to your house got to do with the money people are asking for and the land, purported land you sold to them? What has Daddy Freeze coming to your house got to do with that? You saw that was why Daddy Freeze is gone at that point is pissed off. We are talking about money, you are talking about coming to your house. That was how we quickly changed it for you. Oh, mo pon o tin ko ba re pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ. Oh, nǹkan tí Daddy Freeze ṣe fún ẹ nìyẹn.
Bishop Oyedepo. So he doesn't want his name to be in any way where they can be, because the first thing they will do now is they will call the bishop and say, Bishop, see your son. Dr. Stephen.
Daddy Freeze, now I just want to say something.
Go ahead.
I'm involved with the business and I've seen so many things. In fact, there was a client that wanted a refund from me personally. I addressed this earlier this year. Daddy Freeze, will you believe the reason why I was praying for a refund was because he needed money to bury somebody? And it was all about my DM. I want my money back. You people are this, you people are that. Because he needed money urgently. Nigerians will do anything to push their limits. Also, I realized that some people just, like, you can remember the first one that testified. You keep sending emails, they don't watch, they don't listen. As far back as last year, January, we had said, if you are not ready to do business with us again, you can't pay your development levy. We are ready to give you your money back 100%.
Why is development levy coming after people have bought a land? Where is your transparency? Where is due diligence from you as a company? Just as the customer has their due diligence to play, you also have a role to play in doing your due diligence, which is drafting your documents and making sure everything needed to be done for them to get the land is included in the documents. Because if it is genuine, this is a case that can land anyone in jail. Now, you are selling to people, right? Before they pay, their initial payments they will make is just a small amount for commitments. By the time you are processing and finalizing final payments, there is a document you are supposed to send to them to sign, which will include every other payment they are supposed to make before land can be allocated to them. Failure to do this means there is no money for them to pay. Why is that coming after they've made full payment? That means the business, the transaction was not clear to the buyer. Buyer must have what they call especially when it comes to property. There is a place on Google, on American websites. If you find yourself in this kind of a thing whereby you sign a document, they make you sign a dubious document. In fact, that realtor is in trouble. Their license is going down. They will never operate again. Or they will pay a huge fine. And they will be suspended for years. Why? They are not supposed to sign a document without knowing what they are signing. They are not supposed to buy a property without the realtor, the agent of the buyer, the agent of the seller, and the realtor in charge doing their work. Why? To protect the buyer. Because they know the buyer is a lame person, L-A-M-E, who does not know the nitty-gritty of property. You as the person selling, it is your duty to have all those things in place. So when they are signing, they know what they are signing. They will see it. They will tell you, read it. In fact, before you sign, they are reading every details to you. The day you finalize this transaction, they will be reading it to you. At that point, you can say, I don't want to do again. The worst that will happen is the little change you pay is gone, which is better than losing a huge amount. Now you are talking about these people. Now you are talking about these people paying developmental fee when they start asking for the land they bought. Who does that? And the developmental fee is even times 4. It's too shady a deal. It's too shady. We are calling on EFCC to step into this case for us.
Guaranteed. As far back as January, as far back as December. Now, these people did not follow those communications. They did not see anything. In fact,
as far back as December 2025, to a property, a landed property that was bought 2018, 2017, 2019, 2020, you are now giving them document to sign about developmental fee in 2025 because they are asking for the property or their money. You are now trying to remember they need to sign 7 years after. You said you sent the document to them. Many of them did not respond. After how many years? At that point, you have put them into confusion. At that point, they have gotten to a stage. There was a man that called into the show. I can't remember. The man said he's from Australia. He said he paid 40 million. He said he paid 40 million. Some said he bought 5 plots. You are saying you should come and at 2020, 5 years after, 7 years after, 8 years after. You want more to sorrow and you lost school, sha? No, I don't think you went to school.
It's just out of panic. They are saying, I actually bought that from these people. Let me now.
You know, I did not even hear. He said people out of panic. Why would they not panic? 8 years after, to come and sign paper. And come and pay 4.5 per plot for the developmental fee. They will not panic.
Out now. Not knowing that you are losing out on your own investment. I tell people, we are not just selling land. We are selling something we have invested in ourselves. Now, if you bought property from us 2019, 2018 for 1.5, 2 million, this property is now 30 million. You now want your money back. You are the one that is losing,
How?
not us. You are the one that is losing. And we tell these people, there's no problem. Reach out to us. We address it. Coming on social media does not solve any problem. Right? Have you reached out to us and said we'll not give your money?
Why did you go to Daddy
Have you
Freeze?
come and we say no? We remove from WhatsApp group? No. We have not done all this. So what are all these allegations? Right? Whatever the case is, we're ready to give your money back. We're here. We're ready to do business to you.
Like I have seen that the free, some people are sponsoring this, and they are not.
Akintayo, if I collect a dime, Akintayo, if I collect a dime from anyone on this case, since it started, may all that I worked for perish before my eyes. If I collect a dime from anyone, if I know any of these people who called in before they called in, nobody is sponsoring anything. Show us. Is it too difficult? Show us a finished project. Show us a community you sold for the past 17 years. This is nothing but emotional blackmailing you're trying to do, and it's not going to work with me. Now you are saying you are going to make refund. The refund you want to make, if I pay you, you have used my money for business for so long. See anybody why gba 1 million kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ òpònú ayérayé lẹ́ni náà. And there are times where you will use 10,000 to fight 1 naira. Not because you can't let go of that 1 naira, but just because to say le ṣe eléyìí fún mi kò mú jẹ. And this is the kind of person I am. You don't try absolute nonsense with me. I believe in the law of Moses. I believe in law of Moses, so that you won't do it for somebody else anymore. The value of the money you are going to pay, you are boasting you want to pay them the money. Irú owó wo ló fẹ́ fún wọn? Now that naira is nothing. Irú owó kó wo ló fẹ́ fún wọn yẹn? Kò ẹni tó san 5 million láyé ìgbà yẹn. 5 million láyé ìgbà yẹn was over $20,000. What do you want to give to them? You want to give them 5 million? 5 million that is not up to 4,000? What happens to the rest? Any Telobani, you purposely went to that guy. Come to me. Let people call in. Let us ask you questions. We are not fighting. Nobody is fighting you. We are asking questions. Social media platform is there to be a voice for the people. It's not about dancing or doing nonsense on social media. This is our own voice as a people, as Nigerians. The judiciary system is not doing enough. They have arrested you countless of times. Why do you have so many arrests? Why do you have so many refund making? We are protecting ourselves. You come to America to come and sell us land. The Tindwell property you are advertising, that you went to advertise on Arise TV, allegedly does not exist. According to a realtor here in America, who lives in that same Tindwell, I will call the man. He mentioned his name. I don't even know you were in Arise. It was the one that sent the video to me. And see, I'm a realtor. 3 to 4 realtors are on your trail now in America. Koya Monye, won't show it. This
woman on YouTube is not the first. And we will soon see very soon the end of people like this. People do a lot of schemes, games, and we've seen it. And I'm on the lookout for. I always say this: what you sow, you will reap. I have never pulled down anybody's business in my life. Never pulled down.
Nobody is pulling down your business. We say this is very easy. Prove the land you've sold in Nigeria. Show us. Allocate the land to people. They don't want money. They want their land.
Business in my life. Never. You will never see me come on any show and come and be talking down on anybody's business. Not even when they have problem. You see me. I mean, the last time I was on your show, that if you saw some people call out a particular developer, and you saw and I've never met that guy before, and you saw me saying, hey, this is what I know about the business. This is this. What you sow, you will reap. If you pull other people down, it's a matter of time you will reap it.
Amen.
There's nothing about that one.
Amen.
But one thing I know is the last time, my reputation is my reputation, not your own. And the last time I checked, it is intact. Nothing to right? So whatever you say is your opinion and you're entitled to it. But for me, I just felt as a show of transparency that the freeze, we needed to come, at least share and show that to the world. It's not as if these people were too big to be, hiding or anything. Let's come, let's see. There's nothing to hide, But I also want to say this in closing from my end. If you want to bring more clients up, let them come, Farouk, to come and share their side. Because one of the funny things with this woman, they reach out to us. Can we come and talk? This woman blocked them. We had a property here in the U.
You are a liar. Let the person who reach out to me and said I blocked them, let that person screenshot the message they sent to me. Let them screenshot the message they sent to me. You said somebody reached out to me that they want to talk on your behalf. Let the person screenshot where they sent me message and I blocked them. Let them send it to me. Only one lady called in and said, this case is not like that. Until I bought a land and I got my allocation. And I got my allocation. And I now told the lady, show me a proof that you got your allocation. Show me where the land is. And the lady went incommunicado since then. And I will not pursue anybody. Just one person. Now, one person out of over almost 100 people. Odo niyen. Ogba 1 over 100. Failure niyen.
Claiming that there's no Tesla coming. Our team in US went to be putting the link from Fox News to show that Fox News will announce that Tesla is coming there. Do you know by the next morning, this vicious woman does not use her medicine that I believe she's mentally deranged.
Continue.
Went to remove all those links, right? So obviously somebody is sponsoring this.
Dr.
I will get to the root of it.
You see, Dr. Stephen, if somebody comes now and says you are sleeping with his wife, if somebody comes now and says
Iyala yae ti cancer pa tó ní ebi ló pa yín kú tí poverty yẹn wá jẹ́ kó wicked tó jẹ́ wípé ó fẹ́ joyè òjálé onílé fi bo tiẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ìyálà yẹ tí ò bá ya wèrè ó ní wọṣọ aṣọ kí ló wọ ńjọ́ yẹn tẹ́ńjọ́ tẹ́ ń sin bàbá yẹ aṣọ ayé pé léèsì ayé pé gan bẹ́tà nǹkan tó wọ ńjọ́ yẹn ó kó sí léèsì gígan wa àtàwọn àbúrò àtàwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ń sin bàbá ìyá yín ó lébi ló pààyè ẹ̀ kú. Wọ́n béèrè, where is the property you sold? Allocate the land of these people to them. Oníyẹ ìyá wèrè. Ìlérí ibu. Ẹni arúgbó ti kékeré yẹ. 39 looking 80. 39 looking 80. Show the land you sold. Kí ni gbogbo ẹjọ́? Adelabu ló bí kíní kan. Why the story? Why the history? Show the land. Tesla debunk your story by themselves. The Elon Musk ló post kíní yẹn fún rẹ̀. Nígbà táwọn èèyàn tag ẹ̀ mọ́. I was not even on text. I'm not even active on Twitter. Àbẹ́mi ní Twitter. Èmi ní Elon Musk tó debunk story ẹ̀. Ipa wọn ní plan àti posting kankan àti ṣe factory síbẹ̀. This is era of social media. When you want to come and lie, your lie will be exposed before you wake up. Am I Elon Musk that said no, they don't have any plan to put any company in that same place that you're advertising that say Tesla is coming here? And who told you that where there is industries, people live there? In other words, people you are asking to come and buy property, they cannot build and live in the place. People don't live in industrial areas. I've been coming into this America before I settled in for over 18 years. America. You don't live in the industrial areas. People don't live in industrial areas. You said Tesla is coming to put their industry there. Meaning, nobody can live in that area. That place cannot be sold to just anybody. You don't use such places for residential. No. Moving by America, and I go around. I see what obtains here. Oh, yeah, you want America less than 2-3 years. Tesla and bomb. Tesla will bomb. Or in Nigeria, ti plan. Where anybody can build anywhere. No. Here, ilẹ̀ tó bá rí, kì í ṣe gbogbo ilẹ̀ lèyàn rà. Some ilẹ̀, when you buy it, o kàn sanwó nù ni, because it might not be for residential. Some ilẹ̀ tó bá rà, in another certain year, government will still move people out of that area for a reason. And you can't say you will not move.
You did something. I understand. But you see, when it comes to financial matters, let at least I don't know who this person is on Facebook or YouTube or wherever she is, but I believe that through me, there can be a bridge. You are doing refunds. Anybody, let's balance the narrative, because you see, when it comes to people's money, people struggle to get their money. And give you an example. I went to a very high-end restaurant in Victoria Island to have a meal with my wife about a week ago. I've not been okay since then. My stomach has not been okay since then. I'm talking about a very high-end steakhouse in Victoria Island, just my wife and I. And we've not been okay. I'm angry because I spent my money.
Want to flag the video?
I'm angry because I'm waking up in the morning, my stomach is still doing good. My stomach has not been okay for a week. So people
they flag the video
are going to be angry because they spent their money.
Let me see if I can get the video on my gallery. They flagged the video already on the page. No wonder. I noticed something earlier this morning. So want to flag it. Let me see if I have it on my gallery so we can play it from there. That's why it's breaking. It didn't break when I was recording it. I hope I've not deleted it. Umbo. Oh, mo go mo record lánàá yẹn. Wọ́n ti delete it. I've deleted it on my phone. Let's continue to listen to it here. Because I thought I already have it here.
And we cannot invalidate that anger.
The phrase, I am not in any way invalidating that, please. And I'm saying,
doctors, what I just want you to do is allow them to air their grievances.
Hold on.
While you reassure them.
No. The phrase, no, I respect customer complaints, right? Even after no longer being the management team, right? There is nobody, even till today, that come to me and say, Dr. Stephen, oh, your people,
Want
oh,
to delete it?
I did this, I need this, that I don't say, oh, stop.
All right. Once they flagged the video, so let me, no problem. That's why it's breaking. They purposely flagged it.
If they don't attend to you, call me back in 1 week. Till today, I can send you messages. Okay? But when people have mischief, like the person who is going to do YouTube series, and the lady says she doesn't know me until 18K. You don't know me until 18K, and you couldn't even do your investigation. You couldn't reach out to me. You have been abusing Adeboye. I don't know what was between you and Adeboye. I don't know what happened.
What has Adeboye got to do with what we are saying? What has Adeboye got to do with the issue on ground?
Between you and your late husband, and I empathize with you. I have said, even I've been on the Freeze show, where today now there are Christians who are beginning to feel comfortable relating to Daddy Freeze. Because when many of them reach out to me, I say, look, I don't support the way Daddy Freeze.
This guy knows, say, most churchgoers, they know they use their coconuts. He now wants to use them and pack them to support him. He say, what has Adeboye done to you? Hey, Joe, show what big Adeboye ni. Yeah, Baba, we were asking you, did you come here to come out? Did you go to Daddy Freeze to defend Adeboye or fight for Adeboye? Or show us the land? Give people their allocation. Give them the allocation. Oh, she Arsenal. Oh, then she Manchester to one supporter. Give them their land. You
know, attack some pastors, but I understand his pain, and I understand some of the challenges he's faced as well, right? So because you saw me with pastors, you saw me with this, you now started picking picture of me and Bishop Oyedepo, picking picture of me because
of you and who? Oh, Moropa, you don't know how to lie. I saw a video of you and Baba Oyedepo and I posted it. Which other person? Which other pastor did I post you with? Oh, Moropa. Paro then shoot at LSA. Which other pastor? You said because I saw you with some pastors. Let me shefe my beja. Are you okay? Are you sure you are normal? No, you are not. What has that got to do with? You did not allocate land for the past 8-10 years. What has that got to do with it? What will it take you to allocate the land? What will it cost you to allocate their land to them if the land is available, if it's existing? Instead of all this shalaye, you go explain tire.
Pastors, and I don't know what they did to you. Has nothing to do with me and my business. And you need to understand the difference. You can easily defame a pastor and he won't come after you. But you do that to a business. That's a whole different ball game. Because
Akintayo, no pastor will say I defame them. What they put on social media is what I carry. I have never accused the pastor of doing what they did not do. What I say on social media, what they put, I carry it, I analyze, and I move on. And I ask questions. Is that defaming? You don't know the meaning of defaming. Shall defaming is that you use carelessly in Nigeria. You use it to scare people. You use it and carry people and throw them in jail because you have power and you have connection. It's not the same thing here in America. They are learned and will not define in defaming. No. They will tell you the true definition of defaming. Let me defame our pastor. Give people their land they paid for. Allocate the land. They don't even want your money. All of you that called in and all of you that is victim, collect land. Collect your land from him. Don't collect no money. You will be very foolish if you collect money. You will be the most dumbo if you collect money from this guy. Land, let him give you your land. Take him to court.
I How many pastors that the freeze can come on your life and be defending anything like this? Even if they are right, they won't want to do it. I don't know whether you get my point.
Daddy Freeze go get there alone. Now, pastor don't shake from Daddy Freeze. Now, pastor tell me when they were ready for him, he can't answer what you ask him. He cannot. Because when they were ready for him, because they feel he was doing, stop spoiling their business, they went to where he was working and make sure they lay him off. Omulo saw Daddy Freeze, the pump the money gun, Lenny. That is what made Daddy Freeze to be a pump the money gun at his age. You think what he's doing? Yeah, he may be making enough money. It's not easy to be saying pump the money gun on social media. Give me star. Buy 100 star, buy 2,000 star. Pump the money gun. Pump the lion. You think it's that easy for him? I want to saw Daddy Freeze, you pump money gun. They are the ones. They all back po. Ti o ba le sọ̀rọ̀. You think it's easy to be saying pump the money gun? Pump the star. Give me star. At his age. Ọmọ kékeré gun ò lè easy. Go and look at Kora Obidi. How people are insulting her because she was always asking for, could star make me worse. Emi o baby. You never see me say give me star. Along with Nike. You never see me say give me star. Or give me you bá fẹ́ fún mi máa gbà máa sọ pé o ṣe tó bá fún mi. Is there, this thing is automatically pinned. Automatically pinned is to be at the discretion if they appreciate what you do and say, oh, I'm giving you this for this show that you did. Oh, yes. But embarrass Daddy Freeze. You went to embarrass Daddy Freeze with all your talk. Because immediately he come in, he's adjusting his shirt, he's adjusting his cap, and you see how many times Daddy Freeze come on live. Daddy Freeze use 5 to 6 times a day to do shows. Lo embarrass, lo insult. It's indirectly. It comes out 6 to 7 times. Igba kan wara diaspora ni problem eh. How easy is it to live in diaspora? 2,000 in Nigeria is better than 2,000 in diaspora. Ore mi ki ma ṣe yẹn ni. Tí n bá ti ṣe show ẹyọ kan, at worst ma ṣe méjì. I'm gone. Abori mi ki ṣe pump the money gun. Give me lion. Give me flower. Olo embarrass the Daddy Freeze in you with gbogbo to soy. Unfortunately.
Me, I don't get one church where they collect tithe and offering, where they fear. I'm a business guy. Right? So, I don't think that woman did the right thing. It's not right. Let's even assume she doesn't know me. She can't know you, Daddy Freeze. We claim she doesn't know you. Daddy Freeze, then this your guy, right? You know, he's trending on 18K. One thing. Because it started with the 18K. And then I know you're a blogger, you like to do videos. Yes, you did video, and you can do video on the 18K and complain. How can someone be charging this exorbitant amount? Daddy Freeze, I won't be angry over that. Okay? But as soon as you now begin to make allegations, I think Daddy Freeze, the US team went to be post link Fox News that say Tesla is coming to that place. They said by the next morning they went to our YouTube and Facebook. She has deleted that.
I did not delete anything. All the videos I did for you are there. Everything is still there. Go to my YouTube. They are there. Even the ones on Facebook, I did not delete nothing. Every one of those videos are still there. I was only asking you questions. And I gave my platform. Several times I said, you are free to come if you think these people are lying against you. Then why is it so difficult for you to allocate this land? Why are you focusing on me where they are asking you to put to give them their land? Why the focus on me?
Tell me that person meant well, and you tell me that person is neutral.
Billionaire.
Right? What kind of blogger is that? Okay, what kind of blogger is that? Firstly, you have an intention and you are profiting from this, you are making money on this, and that's what even makes it more criminal. because the lawyers have all the evidences. You are monetizing the YouTube, you are monetizing the Facebook, right? And making money off lies, right?
Am I the one that said I bought land from you? That you said I'm lying? Or the people that said they bought land? They were even mentioning their name. That was why one of the videos, I said mention your name before you talk. And they were mentioning their first and last name. Their receipts are here. I have them. I have all their receipts on my phone. Don't send. Before I attended to anybody, I said, show me the receipt to be sure you pay this man, that you are not lying against him. Because I know it is possible. I said, show me receipt. They show receipts.
The customers that were happy reach out to you. They send me screenshot. These
How
people
many
send me
customers?
screenshot.
One person, and this is, I have it on this phone, and I mentioned, I say only one person reached out to me and said, until I bought the land. I say, okay, can I see the evidence of the land you bought? You should have been building the land by now. And that person went silent since then. Okay, how has that got to do with the ones that many, you yourself, you mentioned that various refund to people is a red flag. Okay? Various refund to people is a red flag. And the monetization you are crying about, the page has been monetized even before your problem. Okay? Give them their land. That's what we are asking.
They send me screenshot. That is freeze. Can you? I've seen things on your show now where people will come. You carried the news of where is Ejiro the other day. I followed that story. Abi, the following day, a lady came on your live and said, I am not the Ejiro, because everybody went to be bullying the lady. Is that not the fair way to do things? Right? You will hear I am very sure today. If Ejiro herself reach to Daddy Freeze, I want to talk my story that I am okay where I am.
Bring everybody.
You will bring her up. If there are some pastors who have reached out to me about you. I said, look, to be fair, if you are engaged at the free, he will listen. It's not. Yeah, I understand he can be extreme sometimes, but if you engage the guy, right, he is willing to hear other side of the story. We will all not agree, but at least we hear each other out. We all not agree, but we hear each other out. And I think that's what they do in a civil.
When I finish, I will cut that part where I said my platform is open. I will cut it part. I will look for that video and cut it out and put it out there.
Society. If the company has anything to hide, that if we will come on your show. If we have something to hide, we will come on your show. Right? On your show now. If we have something to hide, if there's something shady, we will not be here. That the freeze, are you there? It's like your video went up.
Network
won't hide
can be a bit funny.
But
I'm here listening to you.
What some of these people do not know, I started with digital marketing. I used to build blogs. Some of the top blogs in Nigeria, I built them. You don't know my story. These people don't know who they are dealing with. This whole social media, the internet, we pioneered it. I literally managed presidential campaigns, multinational campaigns. It was 10 years ago I pivoted into real estate. So there's nothing you are doing about blogging. If I want to be getting 1,000 people on my page, I will get it without anything. We know how to do these things. But you must do things with pure conscience. People cannot labor, invest years to build an empire. And then you are then cooking up things, you are carrying images, you are carrying pictures, you are posting people's picture. Do you know our group CEO sent a letter to clients, this lady, to say, hey, we are reassuring you, we are doing well. Let her deny it. This woman carried the letter, that is free, letter to customer, and posted it.
I saw the letter online. Kilo Komi. Anything online has become public property. So if I post the letter, I saw the letter online and I posted it. It's on public domain now. You should ask, how did I get the letter?
See the letter they just carried though. See the letter. One of our lawyers said when he was watching the video, she had a child crying somewhere. And she wasn't, that somebody who something is wrong with. I not say allegedly, allegedly. And what kind of, are you okay?
Dr. Stephen, here's the
going
part
to
that I would like you to
if you want to, that the priest is your word. If you want to talk to the woman, talk to her.
No. Well, here's what I want to say. Here's what I want to say.
You've said that.
No, I want you to hear me a bit, Dr. Stephen. Yeah. And you see, sometimes in life, you happen to be on the same plane with Michael Jackson, and the plane is crashing, and you are worried that nobody will remember you because everything's going to be about Michael Jackson. Sometimes you are tied because of the virtue of the time capsule you are in. People are coming out of CBEX. People are scared. People lost everything. So they are angry. They are looking for how to air their pain. So I need you to listen to me a little bit, Dr. Stephen. People are looking for where to air their pain. And anything, you see, God forbid, if mad person slap your wife, if you come outside, you see mechanic, you go begin rush her. So, and you, it is your duty. You see, this lady, whoever she is, it is your duty to send, even if she doesn't agree, keep sending her. This is our evidence. We are paying people back. Because the more you fight, the more somebody will come and say, you see, the reason why they are fighting back is because they are not sincere. So all your duty is, she did not come and say Dr. Stephen wore the wrong cloth, the wrong trouser on the wrong buba. Then it is personal. As long as she is coming from a place of people lost their money, or people think they lost their money, or whatever the situation is, your company must continue to pacify the people to the best of their ability. Now, that doesn't mean that anybody who slanders you or goes against you should not be taken seriously. But let us also spend more time trying to calm the party, because if everybody removes their money from your company at the same time, it will be a problem.
So again, Daddy Freeze, as like I said, if his customer that has legitimate concerns, I respect that, right? Daddy Freeze. Let me give an example. If this woman were to even be a customer, Daddy Freeze, are you getting what I'm saying? I respect that. Okay?
Yeah, even if they are not a customer, just let's look at them as a spokesperson for a customer.
No, Daddy Freeze, you and I know this is blogging now. We live in this world. I've built many of these. We know these things now. We know how they make money from, blogging and YouTube monetization. We know these things now. Should be me too, I get to podcast show. I mean, we know this. And I'm not against the woman making her money on YouTube and on podcast and whatever she's doing. I'm not against that. Okay? But can we do it ethically, Daddy Freeze? Can we do it ethically? Let's have some ethics, right? Let's have some ethics. That's what.
Akintayo, if you feel I don't have ethics, what stops you from having that ethics? Daddy Freeze just told you. You should have just find a way to reach out to me. And I remember, not once, not twice, I extended invitation. I said my platform is free. I don't charge. If you think these people, can you come and use this platform to address the aggrieved customers? Instead, you were showing us how you were traveling, how you got to Qatar, how you were in the air, how you were on the sea, how you were that, how you were this. At a point, even dancing. You said you were dancing $18 dance, $18,000 dance. You heard what Daddy Freeze said, and I'm glad he was able to tell you the truth. My number was always publicly displayed anytime I'm doing show. You have the rights to call in, even during the show. I have had to do a show concerning a high personality where we saw a news on social media and we were talking about it. The person called in and said, I am the person, and explained their parts. I have done a show, Tinubu once called into my show 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I think that was during we were remembering the NSAS Wahala or something. He tried to disguise, but people were able to pick his voice. That was my first page.
I'm saying, have some ethics, have some decency, have some decorum, okay? You are making money off lies that you are spewing on social media and exaggerating and creating panic. You and I know how panic works, right? Oh, all of you, they are scammer, they are 419, they don't get anything. You and I don't know each other. You've never been to a...
You call yourself a wealth creator. You don't know how to douse tension. You're a wealth creator, challenges will come, storms will come, things will happen. How you handle it will either catapult your business up or bring it down. When this thing started, you even started it yourself. And a message you sent to people, you said you did not know that $18 was going to cause so much controversy for you. Sorry about that. So we're back. Sorry guys for it wasn't flagging. It was not flagging. I'll be honest here. That was not flagging. Kò flagging. So we are back. Kò flagging. Ṣé ẹ ń gbọ́ mi? Please, if you can hear me, let me know. It wasn't flagging. It was the phone. Can you guys hear me? Kò flagging, say. Okay. All right, so let's continue.
Now, it's okay to you that the fees you've been to 4 hours.
Now, there was a time he mentioned that the value of that property is 30 million now. For the people, the victims, the customers, the aggrieved customers, I will call them. He mentioned that the value of the property now is 30 million. What the question the aggrieved customers should ask him is that, is he going to pay you 30 million or give you the property, the landed property? Is either of the two. He shot himself in the leg. That video, I record there, especially where he mentioned that the value of that property now is 30 million. Record that aspect and take it to court. So I pay court, let him hand it. Or
okay,
30 million.
True or false that the priest talk now?
I've been to about 4. Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah. You've been to 4 that you went to. It's not even like you went to at least 4.
Probably
so
even
if
more
somebody
than
comes to tell you,
because like 3 in Lagos, I can remember off the top of my head, and 2 in Abuja. So that's already more than 4.
Yeah. So if somebody is now coming to you and say, no, they don't have any estate, they don't have any, it's and then you are.
What stops you from showing the estate? The estate, is it for the public or your own estate? An estate you sold to the public is different from estate you built for yourself and rent out. Is different. Okay? It's different. Yes, Adeyinka Sonny. Yeah, I will. I have one, but maybe I will change the name and I will let you guys know that channel. What we are asking is the property, this estate that Daddy Freeze is confirming he knows, is the property for the public, the people who bought land for you, from you, who built on that land, or the estate you built with your money and rented out. It is different. It's very different. Show us a community, an estate you've developed that people bought from you, that has been developed by the people, and the people are living there. Ìyẹn là ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ 10% kẹ̀ mo ń charge kẹ̀. Ṣé battery kan ló máa fọ́ wa jẹ báyìí? What's going on? Hold on. Mami charger ó wà plugged. What's the battery running down? Okay, bóyá mi ní máa lo fóònù yẹn mọ́. All right, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ quickly listen to the rest and allow one or two people
about
to
my
call.
age, you are talking about how old am I, how did I make money? Madam, when I choose to work hard, where were you? It's not my fault that you choose not to work hard. You know.
Akintayo, I work hard. It's a shame that your mother allowed you to smell poverty. A big shame your mother allowed you to smell poverty. You said it yourself. My children did not smell poverty. I worked hard. Legitimately. There is a difference.
So again, I am open to your advice as against this YouTuber making money, right?
You see,
I'm open to
yes,
I respect you.
Here's my advice. I know that, Dr. Stephen. Here's my advice. Allow the bereaved to mourn. It doesn't mean you bereave them. Some are coming from CBEX. Some are just victims of the Nigerian economy. I plan to build a house with 20 million, 45 million later. I've not gotten anywhere. They are hurt. They are angry, they are in pain, and they are looking for the best possible way to direct their anger, their hurt, and their pain. So, Dr. Stephen, as a businessman of repute, I personally believe that you should allow them air their grievances. This is not a doctrinal matter that me and you can disagree upon. These are people's hard-earned money. When you came out and said you charge people $18,000, I have zero problem with whatever you want to charge anybody, because no one pay. You go the next one. Quarrel is not there. But you see, when it comes to the real estate arm, there are many people who are aggrieved because of many scenarios. And I can tell you now that so many real estate developers have. One of them was called out the other day. Many real estate developers have not met up to the promises they made their clients. Now, I'm not coming here to throw the real estate developer under the bus. Just by understanding what the economy, the economic climate in Nigeria is, already that gives us some clarity on the picture. Now, Dr. Stephen has said he will refund you.
Refund them how much?
Said this.
Daddy Freeze, you did not do well there. Refund them how much? Refund them how much? He said the property now is worth 30 million naira. The same property is now 30 million. Is he giving them 30 million or is giving them that same land? Refund them how much? Will I put 1 million in somewhere? That's your joy. It will still remain the same. Or if I buy a land to new, that same land, if I want to sell it, will not be the same amount.
National. This, I believe that my blog is national. What is it called?
International.
National enough. People are watching from across the world.
International.
I do believe that this is encouraging. At least he has come and said, okay, how much did you pay? Here is the email. Send your email to buyback@gtextland.com, info@gtextland.com, and copy refund@gtextholding.com. I think that's somewhere to start from, in my humble opinion.
I think that the phrase network has kicked out.
Is this network?
Yeah, I believe so. My own two pieces. The greatest anger that they are having is that you do not subject yourself to social media courts. And for what for me, even as my chairman, sir, I think
You said this person is saying his greatest this thing is because he didn't submit himself to social media, whatever. The same social media you are using to market, is it not the same social media platform you are using to market your product? And you want to fight the same social media asking you questions on how you mark on what you are selling. You are not being, you are the one doing yourself. Oh, wo gongo fun re ló ń fi ọwọ́ rẹ̀ ṣe rẹ̀.
so much relevance to the blogger because for you to
Blogger
say
problem
Dr. Stephen did not come to your
right.
life to defend himself, you not build relevance, you not bring credibility.
Then why did you go to
the
Daddy
clout that you are looking for? I don't understand. Why would I come to your social media life to defend myself? You are not my customer. I don't know you. 2 weeks ago, we've not even heard of you. You are riding on the clouds of Dr. Stephen. You want me to subject myself? I think it's around nonsense. So the biggest anger is you did not leave the many businesses you are doing, the many clients you are having, to come to a social media platform you've not heard of. So I think it's a biggest form of arrogance and disrespect to my chairman, to the company, right?
Àtòrí ìwà àti chairman yẹn orí ẹ̀yin ní jọ burú pọ̀ ó burú bí eégún tó ń léwèrè, and you and your chairman orí yín jọ burú bí eégún tó ń léwèrè, orí yín burú seriously.
Anything, reach out to us. We did not do that.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ ọmọ tó ń da tọ́ọ̀yọ̀ ọmọ kókó, ẹ máa gbọ́ ọmọ kókó tó ń fún 30,000 lóṣù. Me and my chairman dà ọmọ ṣẹ́dà.